Greetings, Devans, Arunachala Shiva. Today I feel like talking about the seva, the service that we do. We are here to serve in so many different ways. Now, I don't go into that Nishkam Seva and things like that because I know there is nothing called Nishkam Seva. There is nothing called selfless. There is some selfish interest, but it's okay. Even if you are driven by selfish motive also, it's okay. Eventually, it will get purified. But service also, to serve others also, we must know whom to serve. Like I have seen always in life, there are people who can handle themselves. There are so many jivas that can handle itself. Even in nature, you see, they can handle themselves very well because they are strong. They are maybe even cunning or manipulative and things like that. They can survive. It's survival of the fittest. So there is no point in us going and serving this category. It might be even in the poor, it might be also in the needy, but even in the needy and poor and the downtrodden, also there are people who are fit to survive. They can, bully or harass others and stand over them. So I feel we have to be very diligent and have good awareness to know whom to serve also, because sometimes you might end up serving those who need everything. Like you have the saying, right? The rich gets richer and the poor gets poorer. It's based on the same factor. Why I'm saying this is, from the time I came and all of my travels, I keep seeing this. I keep studying and, get good lessons from all the incidents in life. In my travels, I've always seen, because I travel in trains or buses. In trains also there are beggars, or there are people who are poor. There are people who service in the train. They give their service, in the train. But there also I see there are people who are very cunning in the train. They can take your services, flatter you, talk good words and things like that, and ultimately get money out of you or some help out of you. But there are people who are very silent, who are very sincere, very honest, but they get outweighed by these other strong ones. So they remain somewhere in the corner, and mostly I have seen that these people don't come into notice, or they are not allowed to be noticed. So what I normally do is I keep a watch on things, then just fall flat for anything. What you see is not true. Jo dikhta hai wo hota nahi, jo hota hai wo dikhta nahi. So if you keep a deep watch, you will come to know who are the sincere ones, and then you can help them. So at the moment I came into the railway, I entered Tiruvannamalai and came there. In the station, auto guys are standing. Of course, any station you go, there are these auto guys standing. And then there also you can see dominancy. There is one group of people who are very strong and who are very cunning, deceptive, manipulative, and they know how the tricks of the trade. They know how to survive, and they survive usually by bullying or harassing these other ones, named ones. So I keep a deep watch on these things also. I don't go by the superficial things. So superficially things look very weird. See, like for example, the charges they say is 400, 500, 300 bucks when you arrive. I arrive normally at 4 a.m. in the morning, so they charge that. But there are some of them who will not charge. I've seen even honest guys, because the morning they will touch their autos and they don't like lying and they don't like cheating. They're very God conscious people. But the problem is these people are outweighed by the other ones. So you'll find these people not exactly in the front. They'll be somewhere, they're pushed back. So what I do, whenever I get out of station, I take my phone and I pretend to talk, and I just avoid the main ones, and then I keep watching very carefully. And then intuitively you'll just know who are they, just by their gestures and things like that, and you go and talk to them. And usually I tip them almost double. It is not about saving money, because these guys, if they say even 20 rupees more than the extra charge, I will not bug. Like if they say 220, I will not bug, I will say 200 only. But if those guys who are very genuine, and in the first talk only if they say 200, who are very genuine and sincere, then I might pay them even 400. I come here. So in this way you can see In all areas of life, I'm telling, this is just one example that came into my head. This goes everywhere. We must always see through awareness and keep a watch on the people who need help, who can survive on their own through whatever ways, who are strong enough. They can survive anyways. There is no point in going and serving or helping, trying to help them also. People might say unconditionally serve everyone. No. You might go and unconditionally serve an alcohol and give money to an alcohol, and he might booze and go and slap his wife and punch his kids. So you are partaking in helping those guys actually to go and punch and cause violence, because we are contributing, right? So we can be little aware and look at these things. Even for example, in animals. Now here, after I came here, this Pittu is the dog here. She is very, very sharp, very intelligent, and she knows how to flatter. Whenever we have retreat, I'm in the retreat place only, venue only. So whenever we have these retreats and all, she is very flattering. She will be around people, and she will treat everybody like angels here. But the moment people go, her real form will come. And she's like a gunda here. No other dogs can come here when we are here. She will stand guard at the gate and see to it that nobody comes. Why doesn't she want anybody to come? Because she knows we will feed her, the other dogs, or we will pat, we will give love and attention. Now this is a very jealous one. So selfish one. It wants everything to itself. So it is a kind dog. So we don't do anything. Yesterday I was coming, and every evening I treat it with some eatables or anything. So it knows, it keeps waiting there. So when the gate is open, it will come out, and the moment it comes out, it doesn't come to me, it will go and growl at all the other dogs. Means watch out, nobody should come here. So I see this pattern. Then what I do, yesterday what I did, because I know he'll not allow other dogs, and other dogs come with their wags, their tail wagging, and so much of love and care. But this guy doesn't allow them to come. Now they are all weak dogs because this is a bully. So what I do, yesterday I came in, I pretended to come inside the gate, and the moment Pittu came inside, dog came inside, I locked the gate from outside. And then I went to the store to bring biscuits. The moment this guy got locked, all the dogs in the colony followed me, and they came to the store, and everybody had a treat of biscuits and things like that. They were enjoying like it. The bully is not there. All together they are eating. And when I come, this guy is like ferociously trying to hit the gate and trying to come out and all. I say, you deserve this. You get your share, no problem. But you have no right to share, treat them like that and, snatch even their food. This is Pashuvritti, animalistic tendencies. This even we humans have. You see very carefully, you'll see humans. So you have to identify, be it animals or humans. You have to identify the genuine ones from where you can do. The same way, anywhere you go, any kind of approach you take, like for example, in the world, you see people who are very helpless, who may be abused, who cannot stand on their feet. They are struggling. They might be quiet, they might be reserved, they are pulled back, and so much of helpless situation. You must go and help them. Not the ones who are there sharp-witted and too intelligent and too much extravagant, who can handle themselves. You can see they are very deceptive. They can handle themselves in many ways. So when people come to flatter also, you should be very careful. Who's flattering you? Why are they flattering you? Look at the people who are quiet. Look at the people who are helpless. Look at the people whom no one approaches, because they don't have the guts, they don't have the courage to even ask for help. People who ask for help normally are bold ones. There are many who cannot ask for help. You must keep your eyes on these. Be aware all the time and try to help these quietly. I do that. My attention is always on the people who are in this format. And I go out of the way to help them, even if it is wisdom. Wisdom doesn't mean you keep on feeding the wise. Or the one who, see, even in this field, what I am in, people are there. People come in, they barge in, they try to cross the codes, they They want to enter the sessions, and then they want to understand the tricks of the trade, or they want to go and report to their headquarters somewhere. They chapalusi karte rehte. So they are just like agents, useless, pretending to be wisdom gatherers. And they can be very beautiful, very spiritual and things, but they can't escape your awareness. After some time, some moment of notice, you'll come to know what they are. And there also, tactfully, I keep away. That's why you see so many filters and things like, I don't allow these people to even come close. So just with a little attention, you can be aware of who are the real deserving ones. We must serve them. Even if it is wisdom, if it is spiritual help, whatever is needed, that also. Even in relationships, for example. There are so many people, like getting into relationship. If you want to get into some relationship, let's say you want to get married or committed or settled down, find that one, or look for that one who deserves that kind of love and attention and commitment. Don't simply go and scramble anywhere and go fall flat, head over heels for everywhere. Some don't even deserve your attention. Some don't even deserve your sincerity, your love, your warmth. They don't deserve it. But they can be very deceptive, and they can intrude into your space, and again, because they want it all for themselves, very selfish kind of things. Look carefully. Look for those who are really needing it, because those are the genuine ones who can give it back to you. Really, I mean it. These are the genuine ones because they appreciate what they don't have. They don't get love, care, attention, support in their life. They know the value of that. They will give back. Not the other ones who overdo things, who overlook things, who take these things for granted. They can never pay you back. That is why many of these relationships also suffer, because we are only going by the glitter and glamour and the outer appearance and what sees or what seems to be. No, not really needed. So this I would advise even in relationships. So any example you take, be it beggars, for example. You see so many kind of beggars are there here in Tiruvannamalai. Any kind you will find. If you are not watchful, you might end up giving a drunkard. Everybody is looking like a sadhu here. You have to be very aware of these things. But genuine people who are crimping, who are crawling. There are ladies, there are females. You look, you can ascertain those things. There you genuinely go and help. So it might look very stubborn, it might look very arrogant when you are walking and beggars are there and you are not even caring, and there's no need to feel guilty. Some might cry, some might weep, some might do this and that, all kind of tantrums. You'll come to know. So there is no need to feel. But through them, if you see someone, something out of the way, go and do it. So this is how we can really ascertain whether our seva, so-called seva, what we are doing, is going to the right people. All areas of life, being your family members. Family members, there are people who can take care of themselves, and there are some who cannot, who may be ignorant. So you need to pay more attention to the ignorant, those who do not have the capacity to digest things, those who do not understand things, not out of their will, but helplessly. They don't know, they are not even aware of it. The weaklings, they need it. And even the people who are protecting others, who like to protect and stand for others, you must stand for the weak ones. I am so glad in this field when I came. There are some friends, I don't know even if I should take their names or what. I've got a dear old friend, very old friend, and I'm sure he is watching this video. His name starts with K, and he lives up the north. We have hardly met once or twice somewhere, and he comes and hugs. He loves me a lot, because probably he is seeing the authenticity in whatever he is embracing, some genuinity in that. That is probably, and he is a very rough guy, very strong guy, a muscle man. He is more of that. And this guy, even without me asking his help, always is there behind my back right from day one. I'm seeing right from 2012 till now. He stands by my back even though we don't talk. We haven't talked, we just met 2 3 times and a couple of messages here and there. We met in the path that I was before. He's still so protective about me. Something. Because he feels I'm weak. I can be exploited. So anytime, whatever work I am doing, he says it needs a lot of courage and there are people who can harass. So all the time he makes sure, even if he doesn't approach me directly, he will call my friends, he will talk to my friends and he will tell उसको भैया को बोल देना. मैं अगर बोलूँगा तो पता नहीं वो डांट देगा, कुछ तो ये कर देगा, हो वो उसका खोपड़ी अलग ही है, बट प्यार तो प्यार है भाई. ही सेज लाइक दैट. उनको बोल देना जब भी आवश्यकता हो, कोई भी चीज़ हो, कहीं से भी कोई भी पंगा ले ले, कहीं से भी, whoever it is, however powerful that person is, सिर्फ एक खबर पहुंचा देना and I'll take care of it. And one time he came to know that somebody was harassing me. Some guy used to always bully me. When I started shifting into awareness, that was a big problem. That when the moment I started, all these things began. Comments coming and somebody posting like, this guy is having affair with somebody, this guy cheated in the ashram, he was there, he took money and ran away, and he did this problem, that problem. All kind of rumors suddenly it started coming up, and all over my pages and things like that. Because I knew it very well, because I am starting my own kind of services. Many people are not liking it because everybody wants you to be a slave only. Nobody wants you to be independent. That they take me as a competition. Crap. Anyways, but the Lord is there, because this is not by our permission, it's the will. And I just follow my heart and I kept doing it. But these guys used to bully and they used to harass, they used to put comment, they used to put all the spam, they used to come and attack me on my posts and all that. Continuously it happened. Even they threatened to come into my first retreat in Pune, where I was taking, and a lot of dhamkis were coming, emails were coming, threatening mails were coming, literally. So somehow I did not respond to any of these tantrums, any of these things, because I knew something, that one which is making us do these things, that will take care. Why should I get into all these things? I would only say, Tiri Raza, if you have given the task, you handle it. What we can do. For a year or something, I had to simply keep blocking multiple accounts and coming. I only block, delete, comments and all that. This went on for about a year, and then after a year, if it all settled down, then this person, I don't hate this person, because I think I know this person. I have not met this individual, but somehow I have always felt love toward this person, so I have no hatred. So after 1 year, this person writes an email to me saying, Bhaiya, Namah Shivaya, I am very sorry for whatever I have done. I am seen that you have not even retaliated to anything. I hope you just forgive me for this ignorant act of mine, and blah blah blah. He wrote a lot of things, and he was feeling very deeply sorry for the whole thing, and he said, just forgive me. In the end, he wrote, I was asked to do it. I just followed instructions. That's the only thing I came to know. And that I had made a mention somewhere in the video, one of the video, and my friend got wild on that. He immediately tried to get contact me, and he said, anything, anytime, let me know, because I know whatever you're doing will get attention of all these kind of people, whoever it is, whatever it is. I said, don't worry. I didn't do anything. It got taken care of its own. Somebody came to know, realized by themselves. I don't know what happened. The whole change of mind that happened. And I bless this person. I pray for this person. So these kind of things are there. So what, coming to the point, here in this case, I am a helpless one. I don't have that kind of, power or money or fame or what you call connections and influence and things like, or spiritual powers, things like that. I don't want it also. Who cares? So in that manner, I have been very alone, but still things have been taken care of. And I think this is the attitude. When we keep our attention to help those who are alone, who do not have support, I think the universe also takes care of it in that manner. So you are protected, you get protected, you get help, and I have always seen any help that I need in life, I have got it. In areas where I can't ask, in areas where I can't express, for whatever reasons, I don't feel I'm very strong to combat this cunningness of this world. I feel still out of place. I don't like, I feel like going home. I somehow don't relate with this world. It's a fake world. So, in such a world, when you're living very aloof, I see mysterious powers coming and helping you all the time. So, I think that's how I feel this should be a payback. That we also keep identifying people and jivas and things in all areas of life and put your attention to do the best for them and leave the rest. I hope whatever I said made sense. I was going to Ramanashram just now, then this thought wandered in my mind, and I strongly felt the urge to share this about serving the right ones. Much divine love and light to you. Stay blessed.